Hello everyone, and welcome back for the next episode in our one-shot playthrough. Well, we finally got the elevator working, but once we descended down to the city, we are now supposed to explore this library to try to get some insight into what we need to do next. It sounds like things are actually kind of starting to fall apart down here too, though, as we learned about a water pipe that's been busted, water shortages that are occurring, and some other things that we learned about in the last episode. I know we do still have lingering in the back of my mind the fact that we're told it's a lost cause, that this place is not going to be saved just because we put the bulb back. So I don't know, maybe we'll find out this place is really falling apart. If by some chance it's your first time finding the channel, welcome. Hope you have an awesome time. If you do have a great time, it sure would help me out if you consider hitting that subscribe button. All right, we've waited long enough. Let's get in here, explore the library, talk to all the people that we see in here, and hopefully figure out what it is we got to do next. All right, I'm curious to see if she's gonna say anything about, you know, everything was black again. Benjamight, are you still there? I'm here. It happened again. Everything just went really dark. So dark, the light bulb doesn't even light it. That's so weird. Okay, that's all she's saying this time. Okay, so we talked to her. When we talked to him, he didn't like us talking to him. I can't remember if we talked to you or not. Oh, hello. Do you need directions? Let's see. This area here is mostly historical accounts. The reference section is downstairs, and I'm not sure where the children's section is. Sorry. That's okay. I'm not really looking for books. Oh, are you here to look for the author then? No? Oh, well that's good. I mean, that means you won't be disappointed. I've been volunteering here for months and I've never seen him, not even once. I wonder if there's a specific author that they're hinting at. He works together with the head librarian on publishing, so you'd think he would... Oh, what if it turns out that I'm the librarian, that I'm the author, not the librarian, but I'm the author, the person that's been like putting all this knowledge into books. I don't know, that'd be kind of weird. I don't see how that would work story-wise, but I don't know, maybe. He works together with the head librarian on publishing, so you'd think he would at least show up once in a while. But he doesn't? Yeah, he seems kinda reclusive. Which is weird for a guy who supposedly travels the world. Maybe it's just around people. Yeah, that sounds very interesting. I mean, I don't think many people have ever seen him in person, or know what he looks like. Everyone's heard of him through secondhand accounts though. Oh, but he did reply to my letter that one time. I got it framed immediately. Nice. Can we see it? Hopefully one day he'll show up. Nice. That was kind of fun. A little more insightful. Okay, we did talk to both those bots. Did she frame it up here? Some sort of plaque. A photo of some people. Oh, that is separated. Let's see if there's anybody. Nope, nobody back behind there. Okay, welcome back everybody. I'm having a blast with OneShot. I might finish this tonight. I think I saw that a playthrough this is supposed to be 4 to 5 hours, and I'm around 5 hours into this, I think. So typically that means it's gonna take me 6 to 7 hours for a playthrough of this length. And if I get to record 2 tonight, which I might, we might get to wrap this up this evening. And I can finally find out. I'm so curious about this game because it's like, it's doing things that I've never seen done before in a game before, but the story itself has not been very revealing yet. I mean, we don't know how Nico got here. We don't know why she's able to communicate with me. We don't know what's up with this computer that keeps like affecting my computer and also talking directly to me. We've been told that the world is not worth saving, that it can't be saved, it's too far gone, but yet our mission is to get to this tower and put this light bulb that lights up when Nico holds on to it up there to become the new light. I mean, the story right now is like nothing but questions. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm ready to get some answers. All right. Oh, he's got a book for a head. What are you doing to that book? Don't worry, these are my own books that I wrote. I just pulled them off the shelves to modify them. I have to cross out some sections. Most sections. How come? Because otherwise, they'll think I copied him. Him? The author. I mean, I really don't see the point of writing anything anymore. The author is just going to write about the same thing, and then everyone will love it. And nobody's going to remember the book that came out before his. Oh, I mean, I ain't hating. I can see why people go nuts over his stuff. That guy's got major talent. But it just hurts, you know? It's never fun when people call you a copycat for something you wrote about first. I can see that. People call me a cat all the time. Different concept there. But no, I would agree with that. If he's writing stuff and then someone else is taking the credit for it, that would suck. Even though I'm a person and cats are pets and Mausers, I sure hope people don't think I eat mice. I think we're in the same boat, kiddo. Yeah, she likes pancakes. Well, I think I changed at least half a book's worth of content. And even then, it's still too similar. Oh my goodness. Looks like I'll just have to accept my fate. Well, I guess being called a cat isn't all that bad. As long as people don't assume you eat mice. Well, I think... Okay, now he's repeating himself. It's kind of fun. Some of these people are actually giving additional dialogue if I keep talking to them. So I'm trying to run it to the end. Are those like glasses or binoculars? The author is so cool. I heard he can travel all over the world with a flying machine. That's how he gathers material for his books. Wow. You know, I've tried looking for the flying machine with my binoculars for ages, so they are binoculars. Never saw such a thing, though. Well, he might have more. Nope, he didn't. Whoops. Okay. Some sort of plaque. I was trying to see if maybe that thing that she said she framed it right away. Photo of some plants. But it doesn't appear to be in this area. Book club. Oh, these look like maybe kids here. So, what do you think about the author? I don't know. Have you read his stuff yet? If not, you should. There's a couple of his books in this room that aren't copied yet, or occupied yet, I'm sorry. Hurry before someone takes them. Oh, I see him here with some clovers on it. I'll check those in a second. The author's latest books are really something, yeah? The head librarian just released a bunch last week. Oh? They're big compendiums. You'll see them if you look around. Kind of different from his earlier works, though. I'm used to reading his travel logs and novels mostly. Oh, and picture books. Those too. I like pictures. Anything else? No. I was going to say that sounded like a final line. A big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, A Comprehensive Guide to Phosphors. Whoa, check this out. As a general rule, if a phosphor loses its glow entirely, it cannot be relit unless exposed to the sun. If the phosphor is merely dim, it may be possible to boost it through the exposure to another phosphor of higher energy. But even so, the boosted phosphor will never return to its original brightness. Chapter 5, a survey of phosphors found in the natural world. Oh, it does keep going. Blue phosphor, located in the barrens. Out of the common phosphors, blue phosphor is of moderate levels of energy. It can exist in both organic and mineral forms. The mineral form is most commonly found in the metallic sands of the barren. The organic form is most commonly found in phosphor shrimp and their secretions. Ooh, yummy. Although the light emission of blue phosphor is powerful, it has what I would describe as self-conserving properties. That is to say, the glow may not be constant. Most forms of blue phosphor will stop glowing if left undisturbed for long periods of time. If using blue phosphor to power machines, a motor should be set at a baseline level of activity to ensure constant agitation of the phosphor. Oh, okay, so just constantly needs to be being used even if it's just a little bit. Alternatively, live phosphor shrimp can be used. Green phosphor, located in the glens. Out of the three common phosphors, green phosphor is of the highest energy. It is also the rarest of the common phosphors, as it can only be found in organic form. Known sources include the sap of phosphor trees, fireflies, and various mosses. Although this phosphor is present in the ubiquitous grounds, covering moss in the glen, it is only in minute amounts and almost impossible to concentrate. Green phosphor is ideal for industrial use. However, due to its relative scarcity and past over-harvesting, there is currently no reliable source. Thankfully, at least locals of the Glen still have enough to get by. Red phosphor, the refuge. Out of the common phosphors, red phosphor is of the lowest energy. It exists exclusively in mineral form and can only give light when in solution. The dilute red phosphor, abundant in the city's water channels, can be concentrated and induced with currents. This can create an artificial high-energy state with greater luminosity. One major caveat is that the phosphor in this supersaturated solution will precipitate out rather quickly. As soon as the phosphor recrystallizes, it loses its glow permanently. If using supersaturated red phosphor as a power source, make sure there are proper facilities or services that can replace it frequently. Now, I know we're supposed to be kind of like looking for clues. I don't know how much of this I need to be trying to remember, if this is a clue, because the red phosphor is obviously what we're finding here. It says this can be, so if you put it in a current, it can create artificial high energy. Okay, I guess that's the end of that one. A big book with a black, oh, okay, same thing. Emergency of new ecological niches in a post-sun world. Oh boy. This is wild. Phosphor shrimp, also known as seed shrimp in certain vernaculars due to the shape of their transparent coat. These aquatic invertebrates are the most abundant life form in the oceans surrounding the Barrens. We saw some of them. Man, it seems so detailed on here, these drawings, when all we've been seeing are like little bitty weird dots of things, you know what I mean? Being an actual sketched or hand drawing, it's pretty cool. Common firefly, a nocturnal beetle with a vibrant glow, sometimes captured in mass and put in jars to be used as living lamps by the Glen's residents. This has inspired the now common practice of using phosphor shrimp to do the same. Oop, oh, I did the wrong. Oh, no, I guess that's it. I'll try one more time. Nope, okay, yep, that's the end of that one. The author publishes books at a highly accelerated, almost inhuman pace. In fact, he has put out more books in 1 year than most authors do in a lifetime. According to the head librarian, there is still a large amount of material he has written, but not yet published. One cannot help but wonder where he could get so much done in so little time. Yeah, if he's traveling around and learning all this stuff, how can he also be writing all this stuff at the same time? I totally get it. I did the calculations, and the numbers simply do not add up. Maybe he can stop time? No such mechanism exists in this world. Is that actually possible in your home dimension? Nah, I just saw it in a movie once about superheroes and stuff. I haven't seen any superheroes in this world. Saw a lot of robots though. Well, I guess robots are more plausible than superpowers. True. Okay, that's it on that one. You're going through these pages pretty fast. Actually, it's mostly pictures. Oh, yeah, the author doesn't only write books, he also illustrates them. Sometimes he makes books out of only pictures. Neat. I agree. I just like looking at the pictures. Same. Okay. That's interesting. Anything more to say here? Nope, that's it. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, we checked to the right side already there. Excuse me. Oh, are you the Messiah? Welcome. When I first entered the city, a big robot told me to look for a library on the surface. This is the same library, right? Affirmative. Oh, goody. Well, we're here. What do we do now? The big robot only said there'd be clues here. That is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. Wait, was it not George? Maybe it was Georgia? I might have misread that. I thought it said George. Allow me to call her. It's an actual phone call. Now, if my phone starts ringing, I'm gonna freak out. Hold on a second. I gotta check. She did not pick up. Okay. I just had to make sure real quick that there wasn't some pop-up on my desktop showing some phone call that was ringing. Is she not here? She is here. She is in the archival room upstairs. When she is concentrating on her work, she will ignore any and all phone calls for several days. Yikes. Can you go get her in person then? Leaving this post is not in my programming. Then can I go myself? Of course. The archival room is accessible through the stairwell behind me. Gotcha. Thanks. Anything else? The head librarian. Yeah, that is George, right? I think that's how you spell George. But I've always seen George as a guy's name. It just sounds weird to say her with that. Not to say there couldn't be a girl out there named George, but I just think George, I think guy. Okay. Let's see if we got anyone else here to talk to. We got somebody right here. Looks like they're enjoying some coffee. I'm on my 3rd cup. I can't feel my limbs. But I have to stay awake. I need to find out how this book ends. Curse the author and his beautiful cliffhangers. Anyone ever been there? Been reading a book and then it reaches a point where it's like you just can't put it down. Unauthorized entry. Library card required for further access. Wait, what? Library card required for further access. I don't have a library card though. Where can I get one? This is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. Move my mouse off the screen here. Dot, dot, dot. Ain't nothing happening. All dots. She's not picking up. I figured. Are you sure you can't just let me through? Letting you through without a library card is against my programming. What? Even in an emergency? My programming is not flexible. I have not been tamed. Yeah, Nico, I'm with you. I'm getting tired of hearing about this tame thing. We don't know what it is. Okay. We gotta find a library card somewhere. Coffee cups. Coffee is for grown-ups. Oh, whoops. I know. Okay, I was like, please don't go through calling again. All right. Just repeating the same stuff there. Okay, well, maybe it's time to explore the city a bit more. We did kind of come straight here. Maybe we help somebody out and they give us a library card. Hello, person. The library is up ahead. Thanks. Okay. That was exciting right there. Bit of a circle. A quick death promises the least pain. Don't you agree? That's right. This is the person's like, if it's about to end, do we want it to be quick or slow? Boom, boom, boom. I gotta say, the music is impressive. Sometimes I wonder how they can come up with music that's enjoyable to listen to, that's just a very consistent, it's not like it's a long song or anything. It's a pretty repetitive sound. It's a short clip. And so when they can come up with something that you can listen to for a while and it doesn't annoy you or bug you, they did good. It's locked from the inside. Okay, so that's the elevator we came down. We got some street lights here. Okay, you're the newspaper person. That's the water person there, like the aquarium or whatever. We got arrows going up back there. I don't think I've gone up that way yet. I want to see what's back. Oh, wait a minute. This is the elevator we came down. This elevator goes back up to the catwalk. We'll need to press the button if you want to go back up. Nope. Beep boop. Beep boop. Hello. You all right? Ah, the Messiah. Perhaps this is a sign. Tell me, do you think you can fix the world with the sun? Honestly, I don't know. I've been getting mixed messages. Yes, we certainly have. I know. But what do you think? I think I should listen to Benjamight. After all, Benjamight helped me get this far. I will take your faith for an answer then. What do you mean by that? It means whatever you think it means. It's being very cryptic. Yeah, okay, he is repeating himself. It does always crack me up when you start clicking through those really fast because it sounds so much like a little machine gun or something. All right, up. Oh, it's like some back alley. It's a trash bin. Oh. What was that? Benjamight, did you see what happened? Yeah, I did. I don't know what it was, though. My vision went blank for a second. Oh, really? And then I saw something. Like a really short dream. I wonder what it was about. A bag full of trash. Gross. I'm a little nervous now. Okay, we got a door there. We got stairs to go back down. It's a faded flyer. It's also a faded flyer. What? It's a curious marking on the wall. It looks like a ram. Like I get some kind of a ram or something to ram through it. I could see it doing something like that. A little play on words, you could say. I hope I don't get lost. Oh my goodness, this place is big. Oh boy. Can I talk to the robot? Please do not approach. Aw. Sorry there, bot. Okay, we got stairs. Is this a path? It is a path. Oh my goodness, there's so many places to go here at the moment. I'm totally gonna get lost. Oh, what is this? An empty jar with a wire handle. Big books. Ah, these are dictionaries. Some of the words are underlined. Most of the words are underlined. Okay, a framed photo of someone. A lantern plant. There's a note attached. It says, "Thank you for working so hard, Mr. Lamplighter." There's some big plastic disc in here. Looks like they're supposed to go in something. Wait, Benjamin, are you really gonna take these with us? But they look so heavy. All right. Hey, they're actually pretty light. Nice. Oh my goodness, we got a ton of stuff here. A large lens curved inward, a delicately thin lens, a convex lens, large lens curved outward, and a thick lens. I'm assuming we're gonna have to do some combining of these in some way, but let's wait a little bit. Let's keep looking some more. Empty coffee. It's a big book. It's titled Understanding Robots. Some empty jars. Broken glass in the trash. A bed. The blanket has quite a few patches. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. We found an item. Wait, was there another door back here? Oh, there's more stairs. There's a door. Oh, hello. Whoa, random spot for a tree. Is that a fox? It said, whoa. That's what I just said. Benjamight, did you see that fox just now? It just ran behind the tree. ... I'm sorry if you are looking for me, but I cannot talk to you. Not now. But can you promise me something? Uh-huh. If you can find a way to return, please do. What do you mean by that? Yeah, I'm curious too. No reply. There's no one here. If I can find a way to return, please do. Interesting comment. Oh. Another part of the city? Oh my goodness. There's a lot of people here. I'm going to be lost. Oh man, this is a whole nother area too. This is definitely one of those moments where I'm like, I'm just picking a direction and keep trying to walk so I can find the end of it, but not having much luck. What is all this? Okay. If all else fails, wait for the puzzle to reset. Maybe you'll get an easier one next time. Beep boop. This is the printer room, where machine parts are made. Also robots. Okay. It may help you to go one color at a time. Management. Okay. It can also help to write down previous attempts. Attempts at what? It's a big metal box with lots of machinery inside. This one has a robot in it. Oh, okay. It looked like this one over here had a robot in it too. Yep. Oh, is it all connected? Maybe it's all connected. Okay, that makes this a little less scary, intimidating. In order to gain further access to the labs, you must pass the security system test. You must change the color of the lights into a specific configuration. Allow me. Okay. How do I solve this? That is part of the test. Bummer. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep looking for clues, because ain't gonna do me no good to be guessing right now. The luminescence index of liquid red phosphor decreased by a factor of 3.57% this past week. Alarming, to say the least. That's the sharpest decline I've seen, and the number is only increasing. We will have to further concentrate the phosphor now for it to be of any use. It's hard to believe, but there's a good chance this city could run out of light in as little as 6 months. What are you going to do? Good question. If the city runs out of light, well, I don't want to think about what happens then. Okay. I don't blame you. Water's important. Can I do anything with your computer? A bunch of words on the screen. I don't understand any of it. Okay. Well, we're gonna go do some more exploring. Maybe we'll get some clues about the colors of that. The only thing I could think of right now that might be a clue was the 2 books that we looked at. Remember, the first one had 3 colors. It went green, blue, and then red because it followed the same colors as the phosphor. And then we had the 2 bugs. I think it was blue for the shrimp and then green for the... I don't remember what the other bug... Oh, the fireflies. So maybe... You know what? Let's go ahead and try that real fast. Since I actually managed to remember... I guess that I still don't know which order it should go in because depending on which book you read first. Okay, let's see what colors we have to choose from. Blue, green, red, and yellow. Okay, so let's go blue, green, and then it was... Oh, which way were the phosphors? I think it was blue, green, and then red. 1 light correct. Oh! 9 tries left? Oh, man. Oh, maybe it's 9 tries before I get a whole new thing. Okay, well, we'll come back and maybe I'll try to do some guessing and we'll do the thing where we write it down and that sort of stuff. But let's finish exploring the city first. Even if we don't get any clues, at least we'll probably find out more about what's going on. Because there were a ton of people over here. What is this? Oh boy. Some of this place just seems so random. It's like, where am I going? Why is there a giant X here? Okay. Not sure what that's all about. It made everything minimized there for a second, though, so it made me wonder if... oh, boy, you can actually go behind this. Is there a door? Okay. I was like, they don't usually let you go behind, so I was like, I better see if there's something back there. Are we just going to come out on the other side of the city? It looks like I can unlock this door. Yeah, we did something there. Oh, I'm gonna totally get myself lost. Oh, wow, we came all the way back here. Okay. I see. Yeah, that was definitely far faster than going down like all the alleys and stuff we did before. I wonder what the giant X is for, though. I would say we'll find out in time, but I don't know. This city is extremely confusing. So far, it is. Most of the places I was able to kind of figure out pretty quickly what was going on and what needed to be done, but this one, I am lost. Hey, ready for me to blow your mind? Yes. Okay, so I've invented a medicine to prepare everyone for the upcoming water shortage. All you gotta do is dissolve one of these pills in water, and then you drink the water. And then you never need to drink water again. What? It also makes plants grow faster. How does it work? Here, why don't you take a free sample? Oh, thanks. Don't thank me, go spread the word. So we have to put it in water. So, put the pill in the water. It dissolved really fast. Okay. Now we have medicated water. What if I talked to him with this? Actually, I exaggerated. The effects of the pill wears off in like a week. But all you have to do is just take another pill. Yeah, that's kind of a big difference, dude. It's gonna be like, I never have to eat again. This stand smells a bit like burnt sugar. Yep, still get the hang of making these fried candy skewers. They don't taste too bad though. Do you want one? It's okay, thank you. Why not? He gonna give you one. Are you here for your photos? No? All right then. I'll just, stand here. Well, what photos you got? It doesn't even give me the option to say yes. Otherwise, I totally would. Oh, wow, this looks big and important. Oh, this looks like a giant camera, maybe. It didn't do anything. Oh, I wonder if I can use the lenses for things. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there any numbers or letters or anything on these? Let's see what happens. Look at that. Oh! It spit them all back out. I don't know what the order is. I guess that wasn't the right combination, Benjamight. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Well, that's kind of cool. At least I figured out what it is used for. Are you here for your photos? No. Okay. We'll come back to this in a second. Got another puzzle that's going to involve some guessing. This smells kind of nice. What is it? Breaded fish. I toasted the bread myself. I see. It does. He's got a toaster head. That's funny. Hey kid, want some soup dumplings? They're guaranteed to contain only a minimal amount of industrial byproducts. I'll pass. Thanks. Appreciate the offer. Oh, it's the repair person. Hey, isn't that... Oh, goodness gracious, did the Messiah and literally God themselves just break into my house? Oh, was that your... You heard me? It keeps happening. Sorry about breaking into your house. We didn't actually break anything, but Benjamight said I should take these plastic discs for some reason. Should we put them back? It's okay, keep them. I wouldn't have been able to fix that machine anyways. Thanks for taking them off my hands, I guess. The lenses, that is. The scientists wanted me to use them to fix the camera in the photo booth. But you can only imagine how that went. I'm just glad I didn't break anything. Well, good luck. Oh, no hints? I was really hoping he was gonna have some kind of hint for me. Okay. There's nothing on these that really show like any kind of a clue. Unless we may work from thinnest to thickest. A large thick lens, a large lens, a delicately thin lens. I don't even remember the order that I did the first time. Okay, let's try to go from... maybe... Oh! Looks like something could fit in here. Oh, I thought maybe she was gonna have a clue. We'll put the thick lens. We'll put the concave one here in the last spot. But I'm kind of hoping that maybe any of them I get right, maybe stay. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Nope, it was not. Okay, we'll put you here. You there. You there. And you there. Why not? Wow. This could take a while. I can't believe there's no clues. I feel like there'd have to be some kind of a clue. They wouldn't just like make you sit here and keep guessing, right? Now I do see... Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing here. It has a dot near the top. This one is slightly lower. Oh, actually, it looks like it's quite a bit lower. Oop. That one's close to the top too. Trying to see if there's like any kind of a pattern here. Like numbers or anything. Because like, see, that has 4 lines on the far left one. But then the rest only have 2. So it's not like they go in the other. Huh. Okay. Well, maybe this is something we got to come back to. Let's go back to the lab. Thankfully, talking to all those people was not near as crazy as I thought it was going to be. Oh, there was something sparkly over there. Maybe going up the elevator here will give us a clue on how to fix the lenses there. This one at least has a system to it where we could try to figure out what we did wrong. Okay, so I've never been very good at these whole, you know, you've got one right, change a couple things, and then you figure out which ones you still got right, which ones you got wrong. So here's what we're going to attempt to do. I've got this little setup here, just 4 lines, and I'm going by color initials. Now, I know they all started as yellow, so I don't know if that means that the yellow is also a color that I should be able to use. So, man, I don't know. If I only change one, I change that to green. 2 lights are correct. Oh, well, we know that one's a green then. So I will put a star next to that. I don't know what other one I have correct at the moment, though. 8 tries left. Okay. Let's turn you to red. 3 lights are... Are you serious? Okay. So, red, that's correct. Well, I'm starting to have a little more hope here. It means that blue, green, or red is already correct. Okay. I guess we'd try that. Okay, so that one is still wrong. So that one's not blue, and it's not green. Which means it would have to be red, correct? Oh, no. It can't be red either. So can it go to yellow? Okay, that one has to be yellow. All right, we'll try switching that one to red. 4 are correct. Okay, so that must mean the one on the far right is meant to be red. I got 4 tries left. I should be okay, though. Let's try yellow. We did it! Ah! I can't believe I did that. There's my little paper. There's my hard work right there. Ah! Access granted. I really thought... I did not expect to actually pull that off. At least not without going through it a few times. Alright, so we need a library card. And we need to know how these lenses are supposed to work. Okay, anything off the sides here? Okay. Uh-oh. My robot! What happened? I don't know. I left for a minute, and... What am I going to do? I don't know. Please do not approach. Okay. Sorry, buddy. I don't have an answer for you on that one yet either. Okay. I wonder if there's going to be another 3 rooms connected kind of a deal. Man, there's a lot of scientists going on here. All right, we'll start here and go down like we did before. This is so tedious. I missed the good old days before our robot repairing robots broke down. Now all the robots have to be assembled by actual people. But aren't you a robot? No? I mean, do I sound like a robot to you? Not really. But your head is a TV. What does that have to do with anything? Never mind. Ah. So real, he doesn't even realize he's a robot. I cannot stop spinning. These robots are malfunctioning at a frightening rate. Physical damage from square particle anomalies is almost impossible to revert. No living person can touch them unless they have a death wish. But if we're lucky, sometimes the squares go away on their own. But not before taking away one of the robot's arms or legs. That's weird. Or head. Okay. I assume all you guys are busted. This one's inactive. Boop. We are waiting to be repaired. Well, you're waiting very well. I can barely keep my eyes open, man. How does Dr. Silverpoint get all that energy? Coffee is what my guess is gonna be. I wonder what the author would do in this situation. Dr. Silverpoint usually references his work. None of us have been sleeping very well in the light of recent events. The square particles took out a few of my robots last week, and she fell asleep. She's still asleep. That's pretty funny. Go on across this way too? Okay, let's check these guys first. The Baron's engineer just reported another sighting of the particles in the cliff area. Well, nothing unusual at this point. I'm picking up some more disruptions in Sector 8 of the city. This is consistent with our earlier findings. Not good at all. Everything definitely sounds like it's falling apart. Those square particles just took out 2 of my robots in Glen. We might have to put off the water analysis project for now. Monitoring. These sure are a lot of computers here, and they look important too. Sounds like it. All right. Hello? Oh, shoot. If I had known you'd be here so soon, I would have turned off the darn lock. Hello there. Sorry about the weird security measures. It's okay. Benjamight helped me solve it. Did they now? So, can I help you with anything? Yeah. Do you know how I can get a library card? A library card? You'll have to ask the library for that. I tried. I need it to see the head librarian, but I can't get to see her without a library card. But at the same time, she's the one who's giving out the library cards. Really? Huh. That sounds like George, all right. I'm sorry you caught her on a bad day. Aw. Wait, I know. I can just give you my library card. It won't be hard for me to get another one. Wow, thanks. There, you're all set, I think. Wait. Shoot. I forgot, the front desk library bots have facial recognition. And my photo on the card won't match you. Unless I tape a photo of my face to your face. That was a joke. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky and the robot will take it anyways. Worst comes to worst, you can always find somewhere to take a photo. Yep, we found that. Something is poking out from the shelf. It's a tube of glitter glue. You can have that if you want. Never know when you need to glitter things up, right? Oh, are you sure? Yeah, I have tons of those. Thank you. Wow, we got quite an inventory. Small tube pink glitter glue. It says Kip Silverspoon, PhD. Silverpoint, PhD. Anything else? So, you've been walking all over the world, huh? Mm-hmm. Jeez, I can't imagine. Do you get really tired sometimes? Kinda, but I don't mind. It's actually really pretty. Haha, I'm glad you think so. Even with the sun gone, the world is still a beautiful place. What did the world look like with the sun? Oh, it's kind of embarrassing to admit how little of it I've actually seen. Oh, ironic, isn't it? Even though I'm the world's leading researcher, all I do is stay here and build robots. They're the ones exploring the world. I just write down the data, crunch numbers, generate graphs. Right, I've been seeing robots everywhere. I just thought it was because the world was too dangerous for most people to explore. That's not far from the truth, actually. But I know someone who still does his research firsthand. Oh? Even after segments of land started collapsing and access to the more remote areas became difficult. I mean, he's outright built a machine that could fly. Something we all thought was not physically possible. Oh, I asked him about working with us, so he provides us with all sorts of insights from time to time. But for some reason, he really didn't want to build robots. Or more specifically, coding them. That's interesting. How come? Beats me. I mean, he's happy to work with robots. In fact, he even... it's been a while since we last talked. He must be busy with his books now. Yeah. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Your journey is just as important as your end goal. Cliché, but true. Very true. Hey, Benjamight, doesn't that lady look kind of familiar to you? I wonder if she's related to the robot lady who gave me the amber. I almost went to ask her about it. Should I? I think we should. Oh, that's... How did you get this? This robot lady in the Barrens gave it to me. She looked kind of like you. I see. Ah, it was supposed to be such a breakthrough, you know? I even based her on myself, so I'll know it works. Breakthrough? We wanted to build a robot that acts like a person, thinks like a person. A robot that isn't bound by its own code. Oh, but turns out you can't really build something like that. Too many contradictions in the code made her unstable. That was the only time I've ever seen a robot go rogue. Scariest day of my life, tell you what. Rogue? But she seemed so nice when we talked, even if she talked a little weird. Ah, she's been repaired for some time now. My friend was able to stabilize her volatile state through his own means. A real miracle worker that, after he was through, she ended up turning out just like how I wanted. But the damage was already done. I gave up on her back then, we all did. I'm sure she realized that, and now she won't ever come back. She won't even answer my letters. I'm sorry. Sorry for rambling. You should hold on to that amber, okay? I will. That was kind of cool. I still have this weird film I'm not doing anything with. Okay, so it sounds like the next thing we need to do is fix the camera. Put those 4 lenses in there. Get our picture taken so that we can put the new picture, probably with the glue, on top of the library card. But how am I supposed to figure out which order these go in without any hints? Actually, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. I need to take a picture for reasons. Well, I got good news and bad news. The good news is that the photo center is right behind me. The bad news is that it doesn't work, right? You're catching on quick. After operations ended in the Barrens, this place got shut down. All the engineers lost their jobs and became street vendors. Maybe Benjamight and I can figure it out from them. That's good. It would certainly help out people with expired IDs, like me. Oh, so these vendors will give me clues. Can you tell me how to fix the camera? It's been a while. I'm pretty sure that the bulgy lens goes on one of the ends, but I forget which. Oh, great. It's gonna be one of these. All right, I'm gonna write down my little hints here. So the bulgy on an end. Okay. You used to be one of the camera engineers, right? The camera. Oh, joyous memories. We went through thick and thin together. Thick and then thin. And by that, I mean the concave lenses did. Thick and then thin. And thin. I said concave. Okay. This is so weird. All right. Is there anything you remember about how to work the camera? Let me see. When arranging the lenses, make sure that the thin lens is positioned between the 2 curved ones. Okay. Thin between 2 curved. Okay. Can you tell me how to get the camera working again? Yes, certainly. The thick lens should be positioned to the left of both of the curved lenses. Okay, so thick, left of both curved. You know what? I think I already figured it out. Because if the thin one has to go in between those, means the bulgy one probably goes on the far right, thick goes on the far left. Okay, let's try this. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting I gotta select it first. So we're gonna put thick here. Okay. Then the thin one goes in between those two. Okay, and then thick and thin. Oops. So we got a large. Oh, wait. Okay. Curved outward, inward. Okay, we'll try this. Oops. We might have to switch these two. Oh, I know, I'm sorry. Let's try it. Oh, first try, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Cheese? Ouch, my eyes. Ah, we did it. I'm so proud of myself. It's a photo of me. Are my eyes always this big? Well, they have been since we met you. There we go. Okay, now was there... Remember, we found a workbench or not. Okay, let's try combining these. The back of the photo is covered in glue and glitter. Okay, now let's combine those. The card has my face on it now. It's just taped right on there. I love it. Absolutely love it. Where was the library again? Let's see if I can just travel to it. That'll be easier. Okay. Oh, I bet I gotta select it first. Well, that's a library card if I've ever seen one. Totally legit. Authenticating barcode. Executing facial recognition. Photo match successful. You're good to go. Have a nice day, Miss Kip. Maybe I should have changed the name. Oh, that's great. Okay, well, there's the telephone. Nothing off to the sides here. It's full. Looks like an old phone. Wow, this place is full. Oh, hello there. You must be the savior. And also the cutest darn thing I've ever seen. Thank you. Can I help you with anything, sweetie? I kind of got like a country vibe, I feel like, from her. I want to know what I should do next. I think I'm supposed to go into the tower. Oh, that's right, the tower. I know there's a small room that you can go into, but I'm afraid nobody knows how to get in beyond that. Now, even silly old me, who spent her entire life reading books around the world. I think you need some help from Benjamight, but I don't know any details. I've never found any book about this before. You'd think there'd be at least one book on this, but I guess that's just how it is. Goodness, this is quite the dilemma. We got something glowing here. A book is poking out from the shelf. Oh boy, another fruitful visit to the great prophet today. She seemed high in spirits. She told me that she saw another glimpse of the Messiah's arrival, more vivid than ever before. The Messiah will wake up in a dark house. She said the vision included light from a window and the sound of footsteps on wood floors. Regrettably, she is unsure of the house's location. Ratchis was also present at the meeting. I ended up visiting his house later and we swapped notes. He has been very vigilant on recording the prophet's day-to-day musings, and his writing has been significantly more legible lately. His children were endearing as ever. The older child, Calamus, has expressed an interest in reading. I offered to teach him as I did his father. Wait a minute, Calamus was one of the two kids that we saw that were living in the ruins, weren't they? The older child, Calamus, has expressed an interest in reading. I offered to teach him as I did his father. A book is poking out. This looks like a sketchbook of some sort. Wednesday, another stiff life of some objects on my desk. Still not very good, but Silver can recognize the objects at least. Thursday, various sketches. Practice. Boop. A book is poking out. Hey, I think this book is actually about clovers. Although its pigmentation is primarily black, the leaves display incredible iridescence when exposed to sunlight. These curious plants are most resilient and can thrive in the metallic sands and harsh climate of the barrens. In the glen, it can also grow directly on top of moss layers without competing with the moss for resources. Radiocarbon dating of fossils suggests that these plants may be the first life form to recognize our world. Oh my goodness, what's this? A box full of notes. A book is poking out from the shelf. Oh, look at that. Isn't that the Prophet bot that we ran into? I like that it still shows like our little library card down there. Although that's probably just because I haven't deselected, isn't it? I thought it was showing us the library card because it was showing that we're allowed to look at these books. Thankfully, Dr. Silverpoint's team was able to replicate our prototype. On the right is a updated sketch of some of the modifications of the external design. More importantly, we used a radically different architecture for the microprocessor due to limited resources this time, but it still should be capable of delivering the late prophet's message. Oh, the prophet passed away. The team suggested that taming was a lost cause. Will we finally get to find out what taming is? Compatible with longer clothes. Oh, we got ourselves a bed here. A book on the ground. But she deeply believed in the multiverse theory. Oh, what? No way a multiverse thing is going to start coming into this equation, is there? Regarding alternate versions, she likened the probability to rolling of dice. Recently, I found that theory easier and easier to believe, but I could not describe it very well back then. Nevertheless, I still wrote it to the best of my abilities. After all, it felt only right to honor her this way. There are 6. Which one did you encounter? Read books in the library. Oh, that's the last one. Manuscripts. More manuscripts. Stack of blank papers. I don't think this is a good time for a nap, Benjamight. Well, that's interesting, because this looks like the kind of bed that she would typically go to sleep on. But speaking of that, I think that's where I'm going to have to wrap up this episode. I think I'm going to try to record one more tonight, and we might be nearing the end of this, so the next episode may be the last one. I feel like we worked our way through the puzzles way faster than I was expecting to through this section, so I'm actually very pleased and happy with that. I'm a little nervous about this thing we just read here at the end about the multiverse, because it had the same dice head like what we just saw on the librarian out here on the outside. I mean, for such a simple game to go in some direction as big as the multiverse feels weird to me. But I don't know, maybe they could pull it off somehow. I don't know. I'm even more curious now to see how this story is supposed to wrap up. And we'll only figure that out as we continue to work our way through the game. So until next time, continue to be safe out there, buddy. I'll see you on the next one.